my dog in what is that? That's the Mazda headquarters here in Irvine. And we're taking a break on the grass. Here's Ollie. He loves to sit on this grass. It is so soft and cushy. I don't know how they do it. Ollie, Ollie. He's not even looking at me. It's a nice little building there, and a big building over there. That's the Silence headquarters. What? You changing? Ah, you like the cool grass, huh? You're gonna move to a cooler spot. And then the Irvine Spectrum is right over there, the entrance. That's the Improv right over there. Anyway, so just wrote a poem, and I put it in the website goingalone.org in the Stoic poetry section, and it was a long poem. It was kind of different than other poems. Usually the poems that I write tend to be very spontaneous, inspired of the muse, and just spur of the moment. That's what fills a lot of the sections of Going Alone. The book Going Alone, the section's titled Notes from My Muse. This one I gave a little more thought to, because the thing that's been on my mind this week is just how I ran myself ragged this week. I really did. I've got this new initiative at work, trying to create a project management office at work, that somehow, this has become something that I'm doing, and the team is coming together, and the processes, and a lot of energy, a lot of momentum going on there. Couple that with my personal endeavors with goingalone.org, YouTube, which is to a greater or lesser degree important in my life, and of course family, and the driving school, and all these things. The day has just been so full, and really twice this week I reached a point that I literally felt like I was kind of like just wearing down, like I was gonna. And I mentioned this in another video. And the thing was that I pushed through. I didn't, and I failed. I tried to push through, and I failed, and I wound up kind of collapsing even more. Not literally, but it could have been like that. And this video isn't to complain necessarily. This video is to comment and remind myself of that fact, and try to see if there's a better way. So that's the state of things right now. A lot of good things happening in life, a lot of interesting opportunities, and a lot of activity, a lot of demand for my attention and time, particularly at work. Oh, I don't need this in my ear. My daughter got these for me for Father's Day, and I've been really enjoying this. She got me this case yesterday, that covers the earpods. So I wrote that poem because I was trying to think to myself, how can I address this? How can I avoid this? Because I'm sure it'll happen again. And I was trying to look to my principles, the various principles that I have, the objectives and principles, and which of these can I apply? Well, first, the principle of nature, #nature. It's my nature at this age in my life to kind of run out of steam. So that's a good thing, is to recognize that. Where are you going, Ollie? You won't get far on the leash. Ollie. So that's one thing, is to recognize my nature, and to try to avoid overdoing it. But then I realized that if there's some Stoic principles that I can apply, namely the principle of recognizing true limits and opportunity. That is another one of my, what is that? Is that a recognition of true limits? And that's that's objective number 6, the recognition of true limits and true opportunity. And so I wrote the poem, and I posted it in the feed for this channel. What I decided was that what I will do in the future when this happens is, when it arises, when I feel that exhaustion coming on, instead of trying to hide it and push through, I'm simply going to say, oh, here it is, and I have to ask myself, am I really feeling this way, or am I just trying to shirk my work or get out of something difficult because I'm not that kind of guy? Or is my body telling me that it's time for a break? And if it is, then I'm going to shut down for a little bit in a way that, that's manageable, tell my boss or my coworkers if I need to that I need to take a little break, or better yet, try to recognize what's happening and steer myself towards the allocated time period for break. Luckily, I get a lot of flexibility in that. But my job has lots of meetings, at least 3, sometimes 4 hours a day or more of meetings. So I can't really, just time on a meeting and go take a break. But I think you get the impression. Wonder how others handle that. How do you handle that when you've reached the limit? And do you just push on through? It's an easier thing to do when you're young, a little harder to do in the 50s. So I think I've got a new plan. I think I saw a comment too. My favorite poet is Edgar Allan. Oh, this is Thomas Happy. My favorite poet is Edgar Allan Poe, and he wrote some of the most memorable poems. Yeah, I like Poe too. Well, that's it. I'm going to sign off, and Ollie and I are going to go on home. Ollie, you ready to go? And if you are willing, stop on by goingalone.org and consider subscribing and joining the mailing list. I'll send you updates. So if this kind of stuff is of interest to you, this kind of stuff about the challenges of life and my challenges and how I'm addressing them, and your own challenges and how you might address them, then come on over and join. And that poem, I posted it in the forum, under the heading Stoic Poetry. Thank you, Zowina. I appreciate that. I will take care of myself. Definitely feeling much better. Ollie and I are going to head back. Mama, my wife, has a Japanese dinner cooking tonight. We're going to sit down and watch our show together. I think Emily's out with her boyfriend, so Yumiko and I sometimes like to watch our little shows together. And then tomorrow, another full day of work, but I've got Monday off. Got to take care of some stuff and also get the new bike service, its first service since I picked it up. Well, thanks for joining me again. I'll talk to you later, or maybe see you over at goingalone.org. TJ Miller, sweet. See ya. Thank you. See you too. Take care. Say bye to Ollie, everybody. Ollie, can you say bye? Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.